Away and running at the fairgrounds. Enchanted Moon blasting out of there for Jareth Ludberry. The favorite leads Enchanted Moon, who dashed to the front from Little Puck with Rockstar Alex. Third toward the inside, Autumn Supersede in fourth. Up on the far outside is All-Star Special with the newcomer Brother Jeff, Dignified and Crafty, and Dice Star Trails, the maiden sprint here and the Thursday opener. It's Enchanted Moon. Enchanted Moon leads them into the turn. 3 furlongs to go. And the opening quarter for Enchanted Moon, 22.67 seconds. Enchanted Moon out in front, leads here by 3.5 to Little Puck, who's battling Autumn Supersede for second. Then toward the inside is Rockstar Alex, Wyatt All-Star Special. Dignified and Crafty, Nice Star, and Brother Jeff, another galaxy away. It's Enchanted Moon who leads the way into the final furlong and a half with Jareth Ludberry. Enchanted Moon, better than a half dozen lengths clear now from Little Puck, who's still in pursuit, but Enchanted Moon has slipped away. Autumn Supersede is a one-pace third, Rockstar Alex fourth. Enchanted Moon rolls home at 1-9. Little Puck was second, Rockstar Alex came third, Autumn Supersede finished fourth. They're off and sprinting. Fast starts for Perfect Perigee, right there Gallant Star, with nearest the inside Dixie Street, and Aw Shucks now makes a bid. Lieutenant Benora also part of the pursuit. It's Perfect Perigee, who just leads from the rail for Marcelo Pedroza Jr. with Aw Shucks in the royal blue and white halves. Lieutenant Benora, Dixie Street, and Gallant Star all close, a half mile from home. Then Too Much Bourbon, the gray, wide, flashy brew from toward the inside Gracida, and Senor Clarky trails as they round the far turn. The quarter was 22.46 seconds to 3 furlongs from home. It's Perfect Perigee as Aw Shucks now launches this bid for James Graham at the 2.5. Then to the inside is Dixie Street with the red cap. Too Much Bourbon makes a bid in the 3 path. Lieutenant Benora, Gallant Star is the wideout. Then Flashy Brew from toward the inside Gracida and Senor Clarky. These Louisiana bred straighten for home. Half mile 46.46 seconds. Here comes Too Much Bourbon charging for Joel Dominguez. Fights Perfect Perigee. Aw Shucks is dropped back. Dixie Street was switched out by Kobe Hernandez. And on the outside is Gracida with a late bid. Yards to go. Dixie Street. Gracida closing on the line. It's Dixie Street. Dixie Street for Kobe Hernandez. Dixie Street beats Gracida. Too Much Bourbon was third, and Perfect Perigee finished fourth. Ready. And the Roth, RG Bargy Buck beats them to the punch. RG Bargy Buck comes out swinging for Mitchell Murrell, quickly challenged by Corn Soup with the white cap. Yankee Hellcat tight at the rail, and Half a Doodle joins in on the far outside as RG Bargy Buck just leads as they head toward the far turn. Then the Black Silks of Old Stud Muffin in traffic there, joined on the outside by Landry and Lucas. A break of 2 more then to Mr. KW, who's second to last with 3 furlongs to run, and Multi-Dimensional Trails, the maiden sprint. The quarter went past in 23.11 seconds. These leaders coming toward the quarter pole. At the rail, it's RG Bargy Buck. RG Bargy Buck narrowly from Corn Soup. On the outside, Half a Doodle, and farther out as they straighten for home, the newcomer Landry and Lucas under a quarter of a mile to run. And on the far outside is Old Stud Muffin, who's charging hard toward the inside, Mr. KW in the black blinkers. 1 furlong to go. It's RG Bargy Buck. RG Bargy Buck has kicked away from Half a Doodle. Mr. KW, Old Stud Muffin on the outside, but with Mitchell Murrell, and RG Bargy Buck. RG Bargy Buck has finally done it. For Mr. KW, Old Stud Muffin third, and Half a Doodle finished fourth. And they're off. In the alley in the red cap, there's Guitar Doctor flashing that speed. Custom Bobby starts a bid. Gutsy in the leading owner Silks comes up on the front outside now for Annabis Skitza, has a share of third as in the alley battles Guitar Doctor for the lead going past the half mile. We trail back then to Po Boy, and Ranch Bad trails the State Bred sprint at the 3.5 with Aubrey Green in the rail. In the alley, leads around the far turn. In front here in the alley from Guitar Doctor, who's in pursuit as they round the far turn coming toward the top of the stretch. Gutsy and Custom Bobby's the rail. Po Boy is 7 lengths off this leader, and we trail back then to Ranch Badge in the alley, spins them in. Here's the quarter pole in the alley, Guitar Doctor. Toward the inside is Custom Bobbies, who now looks to move through Gutsy, Po' Boy, and Ranch Badge. They're in the final furlong and a half. It's in the alley, who's holding on to this lead from a switched out Custom Bobbies. On the outside is Ranch Badge, who's rattling home. They come past the 16th for James Graham. Ranch Badge soared past them. It's Ranch Badge. Ranch Badge won by a length and a half to Custom Bobbies, who gained second. In the alley, third, and Gutsy finished fourth. Here comes the fifth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Classy Miss, dial 10 for G. Bellaria, the green cap, is also prominent as they angle over, making their way toward the clubhouse turn, and Swizzle City gets position. But it's dial 10 for G, who leads out for Raylu Gutierrez from Bellaria Swizzle City. Classy Miss in the orange cap with the rail. French Curline is fifth as dial 10 for G leads them out to the stretch. Then Spooky Road from toward the inside, Avendor, and the newcomer, Abuzi, has dropped back to last as these maiden 3-year-old fillies go to the back of the course, being led by dial 10 for G. And an easy lead at that for dial 10 for G, who leads Swizzle City at the 5.5. Then toward the inside is Bellaria, running in third by 2. Classy Miss in fourth, half length to French Curline, out deep on the course with the white cap looking to make progress for the run to the half-mile pole. Spooky Road, Abuzi up one spot. That relegates Avendor to last. The opening quarter for dial 10 for G, 24.63. Clocked a half in 50.98. They leave the half-mile pole behind. It's dial 10 for G. Dial 10 for G continues to cut out the pace from Swizzle City, but by 3 with 3 furlongs to go. With Classy Miss on the outside, looking to advance now for Gabriel Saez. Dial 10 for G, looking to make every yard from Swizzle City. Classy Miss with Bellaria in fourth. Spooky Road picking up on the far outside for Deshaun Parker has the blue cap. French Curline between fillies. Abuzi and Avendor last as they straighten for home. 3/4 for dial 10 for G. 1 minute 16.80 seconds. Dial 10 for G has the rail and Raylu with 1 furlong to go. Dial 10 for G charging Classy Miss. Swizzle City and Spooky Road launching a bit on the far outside. They come past the 16th. Here comes Spooky Road, who descends on Classy Miss, who just leads. Classy Miss and Spooky Road. Photo finish. There's a nose in that. Spooky Road and Classy Miss. Dial 10 for G finished third. Good luck if you have a 50-cent late pick 5 bet on. All in line. And they're off. Dale's Low Bro broke sharp. 9-1-1 call. There goes Order Up, and Gold Punch in the purple cap is on the early move. It's Dale's Little Bro. Dale's Little Bro pressed by the outside Gold Punch, who's come up now for Jose Riquelme to take a short lead from Dale's Little Bro with Order Up in the red cap. 9-1-1 call in fourth at the 3.5. Bernie Special in fifth. Then toward the inside is Bitsy's Custom C, who's next as they round the far turn, followed in between horses. Looking to gain ground is Jamaican Me. Farther out, the Hunter Green Silks of Holiday Diamond, while Graham's Cruiser trails as these Louisiana breds come for home. The quarter was 22.34 seconds. At the quarter pole, it's Gold Punch. Gold Punch leads by a length and a half to Order Up as they come into this final furlong and a half. Bernie Special with the rail. 9-1-1 call. Jamaican Me running on the far outside. They come inside the final 16th, and with Mitchell Morrill, it's Order Up. Up to the front from Gold Punch, Bernie Special. Jamaican Me left to battle it out. Order Up. And Order Up scores by 3. Jamaican Me in a place photo with Bernie Special. Gold Punch finished fourth. We're off and sprinting. Fast start for Burnin' Hunk of Love in the orange cap. Candy Landing seeking Sawyer going for an early bid, and there's Pray for Peace, who dashes from the rail for Orlando Mojica to take the front. It's Pray for Peace who leads with the rail from Candy Landing, who's now just second from sharp starting Burnin' Hunk of Love in third. Nearest the inside, Coffee with Alex, seeking Sawyer fifth on the far outside. Mitchell Morrill and favored Roman Poet to behind horses, some 6 from the front as they enter the far turn. Ferociously trails. The first quarter was 22.73 seconds, just inside 3 furlongs to go. Pray for Peace leads with the rail from a looming Candy Landing as these 3-year-olds come toward the top of the stretch, seeking Sawyer. Burning Hunk of Love racing a joint third. Roman Poet straightened away fifth on the far outside. Roman Poet covering a lot of ground. Then toward the inside is Coffee with Alex and Ferociously the Rail. 1 furlong to go. Here's Candy Landing. Candy Landing strikes the front short lead from Pray for Peace, Seeking Sawyer and Burnin' Hunk of Love, that far side rail. But close to home with James Graham. It's Candy Landing. Candy Landing, sweet win by 2.5. Second, a nose, Burnin' Hunk of Love from Pray for Peace. Seeking Sawyer ferociously finished nearer the stand side rail. Coffee with Alex and Roman Poet was last home. And they're off. Colonel's Dark Temper, Treasury showing that speed. Double Crown is also prominent. And on the outside, American Tattoo as they enter the clubhouse turn. It's Treasury. So Treasury takes the top for Deshaun Parker. 7 furlongs to run. Treasury tracked by Double Crown. Warrior in Chief in the hot pink, right at the leader's heels and looking to move through. Here's Warrior in Chief, who presses through underneath of Treasury for Raylu Gutierrez with 6 furlongs to go now. Warrior in Chief and Treasury, the two vying for it, with Double Crown tracking third. Colonel's Dark Temper has the rail in fourth. For this run to the half-mile pole, American Tattoo in fifth. Shared Sense in the Godolphin Blue is next, followed out wide by Cowboy Diplomacy, and with Adam Eskitsa. The favorite Intrepid Heart trails. The opening quarter was 22.72 seconds. As Warrior in Chief still spars with Treasury as they enter the far turn. Half mile 45.43 seconds. Treasury kicks on. So it's Treasury who leads to 3 out. From Warrior in Chief, who's a spent force. Double Crown is drawing in. With Shared Sense now picking up. Midpoint on the turn. Colonel's Dark Temper, Intrepid Heart picks through traffic. Wild American Tattoo and Cowboy Diplomacy. Last to make the top of the fairground stretch, it's Treasury. For a sweeping Shared Sense who's building momentum. 3/4, 1 minute 10.65 seconds. Shared Sense pounces on Treasury. Has taken the lead, Shared Sense. Intrepid Heart is running on. Then Double Crown and Colonel's Dark Temper toward the inside. They come past the 16th with Colby Hernandez. It's Shared Sense who leads home Intrepid Heart. Treasury will be third best. Shared Sense gets the result. A length and a half better than Intrepid Heart. Treasury third and Colonel's Dark Temper finish fourth. All in line. And they're off. And a fast start for Cherokee Cowgirl, who's come out running on the lead for Angel Suarez and looks to angle in front of Dynamite Gift with a black cap. Boxing Day, and on the outside is About Time, who sets off in pursuit of sharp starting Cherokee Cowgirl, who leads them to a half mile from home from About Time, with on the outside looking to range up as they enter the far turn. Joni Gal with toward the inside. Dynamite Gift. Boxing Day is fifth. 3 furlongs from home. Then comes Sikkim. Farther out is Shelley's Money, who broke a beat slow. Far outside, Shelley's Money. Then Up and Coming Star and Mucho Macho Mama trails. The Phillies Mares Turf Sprint. The quarter was 22.90 seconds. Cherokee Cowgirl leads out the turn-in. A quarter of a mile to go. Cherokee Cowgirl leads Bout Time by 5. Boxing Day is running on. Dynamite Gift toward the rail. Sikkim on the far outside. They're in the final furlong and a half. It's Cherokee Cowgirl. Here's Boxing Day, who's finishing with a flourish. Bout Time toward the inside. They come past the 16th. It's Cherokee Cowgirl. Bout Time. She's quickening now for Brian Hernandez Jr. Cherokee Cowgirl holds her, though. Cherokee Cowgirl over a hard-charging Bout Time, who found her best stride late. Boxing Day, Sikkim, and up-and-coming Star with the next across. Last of the day, they're all set. And they're off. Regular Guy, Anno Dor in the orange cap. Toward the inside, Willie MC holds that position. Rising Empire in the black silks also makes an early bid, and Cool House caught wide. Spites per Comet in the gold sleeves. But it's Willie MC and Anno Dor who kick on with it. 7 furlongs to go. Rising Empire is third upon settling, joined out wide by Cool House, has the red cap. Regular Guy tightened out the rail. 3/4 length end to Spites per Comet, who trails the sextet here in the Thursday finale. The opening quarter, 23.15 seconds. Making this run up the backstretch with Orlando Mojica. It's Willie MC who leads at the inside as Colby Hernandez has Anno Dor right there with the front runner. Rising Empire and Cool House are joined third. The next couple, Regular Guy with Spites per Comet. Half mile from home for Willie MC. Willie MC the 18-1 target as Anno Dor looms up on the outside. Cool House has raced wide both turns. Rising Empire drafting nicely toward the inside at the 3.5. Spites per Comet is 6 from the front, and Regular Guy is toward the inside after a half mile in 46.54 seconds. Anodor narrowly. Cool House now strides up for Marcelino Pedrosa Jr. Here's Cool House with a move. Anodor between horses. William C. Rising Empire. Spites per Comet on the far outside. Regular Guy was last as they straightened. It's Cool House. 3/4 in 1 minute 11.77 seconds into the furlong grounds. Cool House from a staying on Rising Empire. As they come inside the final 16th, then toward the inside, Willie MC, left back Anodor. They're close to home with Adam Mesquitza. Rising Empire, this improving colt. Fairgrounds wins back-to-back. Rising Empire reeled Cool House in. Willie MC third, a gap away. Next across was Spites per Comet. Anodor flattened, and Regular Guy was last.